once again. Oh boy. We're playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, as you can see. They tried to say there's something here to look at. What's here to look at? I don't care about Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's a fake game. The hell is all this? The hell is all this? Nobody plays these games. Stop trying to push all these fake games on me, man. It's a lot of fake games they're trying to push on me today. Bro, why does DK look so ugly now? Same with Pauline. Why does she look so ugly now? Why'd they have to ruin Donkey Kong? Alright, let's keep playing some Xenoblade Chronicles X. Them sons of bitches, they ruined Donkey Kong. How's it going, Soren? Alright. Let's do another recruit mission, and then we'll talk to more people. The Mad Monk. I should check both, actually. And the blah blah blah. There's one. Level 21. What the scalp? We're missing one. Mad Monk is missing. Maybe it's in here. Nope, it's just missing. It's missing. All right, I guess we gotta Google it because the quest is missing. Xenoblade X. Oh, that's not it, Soren. Well, I mean, it might be it, but when it had that, we've already had that happen before, and when we've had that happen before, the quest still existed. Like the quest, the orange quest still existed. Do it. Can be accepted near the exit of the east gate. I see Blitzkrieg. I see backup request. It could be this one. And the UI is just garbage. It could very much be the bad UI game. I mean, we've had this happen before with the game where it was inconsistent in some of the UI. I can't remember what it was, but oh yeah. It was one of these blue quests were needed in order to accept another quest. Now, we didn't need to do the blue quest. We had to accept the blue quest. And then when you accept the blue quest, you were then able to pick up the orange quest. As retarded as that sounds. Yep, it's an orange mission, see? Bad game design. My name is Xenoblade X. You would think they would have fixed some things like this before releasing the definitive edition of the game. Well, it's definitively not good enough. You could have done better. You should have called me. Monolith, I could have told you how to make your game better. Consistent UI is one of the most important things in a video game. Because UI is probably the second most important thing.
Hey. Maybe the third at most
when it comes to video games. With the most important thing being controlling the game, right? And notice that UI is linked to controlling the game. It's the thing that gives players information so that they can control the game effectively. You need to make that information consistent and not confusing. Unless it's like a puzzle game. And even then, the UI shouldn't be confusing. It should be the puzzles that should be confusing. How's it going, Private Tomcat? So, let's accept this orange quest, which is listed as a blue quest on the map because of bad design choices.
Are you the one they paired me with? You have the look at least. But what about inside? Does your heart burn with a flame hot enough to forge a true blade?
Tell him that he has no right to question your heart.
That answer alone proves that your flame burns white hot. It's that sort of fearless ferocity that tempers a soul into something heroic. Forgive me. I am Bose Lowe's.
But how's it going, Private Time Head and Sword? You guys doing good?
I will be a partner on this job. But please, call me Sensei. Do you know this term? It's what some Eastern cultures used to call teachers and wise men back on Earth.
Bitch, we're not in the East. This is an American ship. I'm gonna call you dickhead. Ask Booze to tell you more about these Eastern cultures. Ignore Booze's prattle and directly call him back to the mission. Sure, ask him about his cultures. He'll really like that. He's like, oh, yeah.
A kindred spirit, I see. I used to travel in such places collecting antiquities, Buddha carvings and the like. Oh, and bonsai trees. Just looking at them is enough to soothe the most wounded of souls. Pray tell, what is it about the East that draws your...
The women.
Belay that. We start down this path.
Could you imagine?
Talking until dawn. Let us focus on the mission.
I wonder. I wish you could answer that, and I wonder how they would make the women in the party respond.
And they've not been heard from since. Our job is to track them down. If we also happen to take care of the indigents along the way, so much the better. Rest easy, my friend. Sensei will show you what it means to be a true Harrier. The day is young, and victory is in the air.
Yeah, well, your mama's not young.
We ride.
Head to Noctilum's Victorio Crest cesspool. Oh my lordy, we did it. And then we accept the quest, and it's suddenly a blue quest. Bro, can we have any consistency in this UI, please? I'm surprised this, and that we accept the quest, it's a blue quest. Now we got a quest marker here that's orange to continue the quest. So to start the quest, it's a blue quest, but then when you go over there, the quest marker is orange, not on the map, but in person. But then you accept the quest, and it gives you a blue quest marker up here. But then when you want to go to the next part of your quest location, it becomes orange. This is not how you do UI. Why do you do these things? I figured this guy was a party member, by the way, which lets me know about other party members that I've come across in the game already. Big moons. I think this might be the first time I've seen these guys as babies. I've seen different sized ones, but together, like where it's like, oh look, here's the big one and the small one right next to each other. Wait, didn't I turn the ball on? Oh, there it is.
Looks like we've got no choice.
Why do I get stun locked by getting aggroed? It's so stupid. Even when you're flying, you get stun locked. Not flying, I should say jumping. So if I jump like this and I have all this momentum, I go, and I get stun locked. I can't even do that. There's no way to, like, it's instantaneous. Like,
Whoa!
where's the, did it really disable the ball? Ugh. 0 to 10. Worst game ever made. Again? So I broke aggro and got re-aggroed the exact same fucking frame. So I got stun locked again for no fucking reason other than bad design choices. Isn't that right, Tiny Tree? Wee, Tiny Tree! Down we go. Jumpies. There's the moon. It's so big. Nah, I want to check for items. It's gonna jump down and make it a shorter trip, but I'm gonna try to get these items. I am gonna have to deal with these fuckers like locking on to me and making me stun locked again, probably. Like I turn into a woman seeing a mouse or some shit. Like whenever I get aggro, like a monster aggro's on me, and I'm like, oh god, throwing up my arms and everything, flailing around helplessly, and then it's like, oh okay, now I can turn into a warrior. Nice, all right, thanks. I don't know who the fuck decided to make it programmed that way, but you should not be in charge of such things in the future. Don't mind if I do, video game. Don't mind if I do. Take this, FN site. Got it. I'm the greatest video game player ever to have existed.
Not bad, newcomer. Your skills are matched only by your impressive guts. Huh? A Xeno?
You all are humans, right? But please help me, okay? I ran into trouble and hurt myself. My legs don't really work right now, you know? So if any creatures show up, I'm a goner.
That's a real shame. But I fear our own people must come before you. I'll not waste precious time on a Xeno.
What? Please wait, okay?
Funny bitch.
Aren't Manon and humans friends?
Friends. Humans have no Xeno friends. Humans need no Xeno friends. Come, let us tarry with this degenerate beast no longer.
Bitch. Insist that you stay and help. Jebediah. That's his new name. It's not Jebediah. It's Jebediah. Because I like that name. It's funny.
Fine, but make it fast. And know that while I think this is folly, arguing would just waste more precious time.
Oh, really? Well, there should be some Lunaria flowers growing nearby, you know? Can you maybe bring me some? I should be able to use them with the healing device I built to get my legs working again. Please find me those Lunaria flowers, alright?
Mission. What is it? The Mad Monk. But this is also another mission too at the same time. Like some other name besides the Mad Monk. I don't remember what the hell it was. Some stupid crap. Oh, have I already finished it? Oh, I've already finished it apparently. Accepting the request is finishing the quest. Bro, get out of here. This is what I'm talking about.
Any luck? Did you find the Monaria flowers?
Damn, apparently I had a whole ass of them.
Ooh, that's them. These should fix my legs up. I hope. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this, okay? And I promise to pay you back.
You can pay us back by slamming shut that gob of yours and getting out of here. We too must leave. Blades await us further in, and we've wasted more than enough time here.
Bro, this dude is a bitch. I'm gonna waste more time. I'm rebuilding the muscle tissue now with that homemade medical device thing. Okay, shouldn't be long now until I'm back on my feet. As soon as I'm better, I can repay you properly. All right. I need one of these homemade medical devices for myself, man. All right, where are we going? Nothing in here aggro's, huh? I don't know, that seems sort of suspicious. I'm gonna save my game. So, dude, why are all of the NPCs you get to recruit pretty much uninteresting? Like, this guy is supremely uninteresting. Yeah, that's what I thought too, but it doesn't really look like it. You can't jump out of water, unfortunately. Oh, there is a little ledge right there. Yep. I don't know. Looks like I can get up there from there.
You've been spotted. And
Damn, that
it's
shit
big.
aggroed from that far with sound. That's fucked up.
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make
I've
it.
hit my limit. Heal me.
Come on. Hit harder.
Just one more hit.
Game's aggro system is straight up 0 out of 10 material.
Sorry. You guys take it from here.
Some of the worst aggro systems
Just
Things are
me.
getting dire.
They
Buff
picked
us
the
up.
wrong guy to kill
in the
last.
history of video gaming. Hitting me through walls from like a few thousand feet away. Thanks. How's it going, Killy? Yeah, this game genuinely has the worst aggro system of video game I've ever played.
How is this even remotely fair?
Buff up and let's put them in a corner.
Nope. Apparently I was just needed to go a few extra inches.
Wait, don't eat me. I taste terrible. Oh, please let this all be some kind of bad dream. Huh? Did you come here to save me?
Tell him that it's all gonna be okay. Demand a status report on the double. He's gonna be fine.
Oh, thank you. Those things ate everyone else, and I was sure I was next.
So you ran off in a blind panic? What happened to centering yourself, Reggie?
Sensei, what are you doing here?
Baby.
You were off on a mission.
You think some patrol job is more important than coming to my students' rescue? I secured powerful backup and came running. Now get a grip, son.
Right. Thank you, sir.
You're in for a hell of a dressing down later. For now, let's finish this.
They weren't far behind me. Please, just kill them so we can all go back to New LA alive.
Leave it to us. We'll show these monsters what true warriors can do.
Really?
You're just gnats to brush off my shoulder. Follow me. Watch me turn them into Swiss cheese. Spiral horn.
I feel the energy. Arcing horn. All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up.
Time left. What the hell is this time left stuff?
More foes coming against me.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Electric arcing horn. I need healing. Eagle eye.
Power jam. Get your adrenaline going.
Right.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. Yes. Now tackle it up close. I'll poke it.
Against me.
Let's pack some more.
Do I have to survive for that long, maybe?
Follow. Real bone.
Spiral.
Thermal slide. Reinforcements. Watch out.
Oh yeah, I just have to survive for that long.
Electric surge. All right, I'm punching a hole in you.
I'll bring you.
Why is the timer still going? What the fuck?
All or nothing.
Did you really just... Wow. What the fuck?
Let's pack some more.
Did you see the cheating it just did?
Scream edge.
What the fuck?
With the melee attack. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
It just reset. Oh wow. What the fuck?
Close in. Now it's my turn.
It's like, no, you don't get all those buffs and boosts that you built up. We're gonna end the fight All these dudes who you know for sure are aggroed on you. They're no aggroed on you now. Now we're gonna end the fight early and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. And get rid of all your buffs.
Watch me lay into
Spiral. More foes to bring it down.
I can't seem to get fired up.
What's going on?
All right, I feel the energy.
Arcing horn.
I would just play Xenoblade 1, man. Xenoblade X is it's not the best of the series. Xenoblade 1 is the best with Xenoblade 2 right alongside it. So far, Xenoblade 3 seems the worst to me. But Xenoblade X definitely has some of the mechanics being the worst. Some of the UI being the worst. But I haven't finished the game yet, so I can't really speak to the overall full quality of the game.
Let's do this in flesh. Who's with me? You don't have to ask me. Now let's
Again, it did it again.
That's worth our time. We did it.
It ended the fight. And then they re-aggro. Oh my god, it just straight cheated. Oh my god, it really did it again.
Arcing horn.
Got it. Let's pack them up.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
Side slap.
Primer.
Fire carnival!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Why do you still cower over there, son? It's finished.
Sensei, I'm sorry. I couldn't put any of what you taught me into practice. You always said never to betray my team. But I ran. I left them to die. It's over. I'm leaving Blade. I never should have joined in the first.
Mechanics of the game are always convoluted. That's the Xenoblade games. So I'll show you something after this bad dialogue here.
Will never be the sort of warrior you taught us about.
It's a fine thing to reflect on our weaknesses from time to time. Wouldn't you agree?
Bro, leave me alone. I don't even know you. Say that a coward like Reggie endangers everyone. Tell Reggie that he will regret quitting for the rest of his days. I don't know. Fucking.
That's kind of you. But that sort of kindness usually winds up hurting people. If a guy like me keeps trying, it will only put more people in danger.
I see. Gods! You turn your comrades' deaths into an excuse to flee. Grow up and face the truth, son. You're just afraid because some monster nearly ate you alive. But look past that. Think on the future. Do we whimper and die, or do we find the life hold and reclaim what we have lost?
Sensei?
You're better than this. Now stand still so I can knock some guts into you. You can carry this weight, son.
Prevent booze from hitting Reggie. Watch.
Now answer me. Are you the sort of man to end it like a dog? Well, are you?
How many years has it been since I was a student at the academy? And yet you came all this way for me. I'm undeserving. And yet you treat me like your own
Bro, I
family.
want to put this on 1.5 times speed. This side quest is annoying me.
You're an inspiration, Sensei. When you put it like that, you know I can't run away.
Damn right you can't. Now get your butt back to New LA. Train like you've never trained before. And show the Harriers what you're made of.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I don't like you people.
Sorry to make you see that. Still, he's got a heart like a gong, that one. Strike it firm, and it rings true.
Why do I have to keep saying shit?
A shame. Hopefully my mighty cry will someday stir your soul. Well, no sense lingering here now that the
Bro, why does
job's
this have the
done.
most dialogue
Let's get
options of
moving.
any side quest in the entire game, including
Who's
main
there?
quests?
It's me, the Manon you saved. Remember?
But it's like literally the lamest of all of them.
I see your legs are once again in working order.
All thanks to you, right? Which is why I brought you this.
Thanks to him, he wanted you to die.
What is it?
You mean thanks to
Kind
me?
of transmitter?
A very powerful one, yes? One click and any spatial distortions in the area are fixed, you see?
Sounds bizarre. I have no need for such trinkets. All a blade needs is a well-honed heart and a body to house it. We humans.
Oh, can you please just take it? Maybe call it a good luck charm or something? Right then, I'll just be
Thank
the
God he interrupted him.
I do not understand those Manon at all. Come, Eleonora will be waiting for our report. Stay sharp on the road home. Danger always comes just when you start to relax.
Alright, anyways, now that that guy's boring ass dialogue is dead, if you go down to the thing that makes Xenoblade 1, one of the things that makes Xenoblade 1 such a good game is you see like this affinity chart. This is like a bunch of the different NPCs in the game and how they feel about each other and the ways they interact with each other and whatnot. Now, all the Xenoblade games have this kind of thing, but all of them are completely worthless and pointless. Except for Xenoblade 1. In Xenoblade 1, like, you actually have like a meaningful impact on people's lives in their affinity charts, and you help people get together, and you know, you help them find jobs, you know, some of the simple shit like that. But then there's other people where you change their lives completely through like the interactions and the dialogue choices and with them and whatnot. And it makes the game like very interesting. Like it was one of the only like RPGs I've ever played where I knew most of the NPCs in the game, and I knew like what they were doing. Like I knew them. Like they had daily lives. Like they would get up at a certain time of day and go to work, and I could find them walking from their house to their work, and they would have different things to say depending on the time of day and whatnot, and you build different social links with them based on different things that you do and say and whatnot. It was a very interesting type of thing that I have never seen in any other RPG I've ever played, including other Xenoblade games. This game has a crap ton of NPCs to talk to and have social links, but there's nothing interesting being said. I mean, sometimes there are, but then there's also dead ends to it where there was nothing like interesting and whatnot. So it's a real shame. Also in this game, there's no like way to tell if you've already talked to these people before. So if they have new dialogue, there's no real way to tell. You gotta keep spamming them with their boring ass dialogue. But yeah, I would suggest Xenoblade. If you're gonna play a Xenoblade game, start with X, because it is a very unique experience compared to other Xenoblade other RPGs because of the system. I'll show you the affinity tree, and then I'll get right back into this game. And the affinity tree changes, and I mean, it's like depending, things happen. And then on top of that, like, it's just, it was a very interesting world to explore. Because the game takes place mostly inside of two giant, insanely huge robots, basically. So, like, for instance, you come into this map and you see, like, there's an ocean in the sky. And then you see the tree off in the distance, like, super far off in the distance. With lights on it and whatnot. And it's so long before you really go and interact with that kind of stuff, you kind of forget it's there. It's just like, oh, hey, there's cool things off in the distance, and they're just there, you know? Visually, but it's not that. Like, you end up going to all the cool things. Like this big ocean in the sky. And, you know, there's all those waterfalls and stuff over there. I can go swim over those waterfalls, and eventually as you work your way through this place, you get to that big ass tree. And there's an entire village inside the tree. It's a giant hollow tree with an entire village in it. And the like then when you want to, as far as like as far as that ocean that's in the sky, you know, you're thinking, oh, maybe there'll be nothing to that, but no, that's a thing too. Like, this here's the ocean that's in the sky down below, and a floating city over there. And let's see if I can show you the scale of this game. So if you look over here, you see these this ocean, like, is big as hell. Like, there's like little islands here and there that you can visit and whatnot, but you see that little spiky thing over there, that little mountain with the spiky stuff on it? That's the head of the robot. And this is like the back of the robot. The back of the robot has like this big giant ocean on it. And if I go to Xenoblade got it. There we go. So this is to show you the scale of the game. I can't show you this in game right now because it changes over the course of the game. Someone made this. So the game starts over here somewhere in like the knee of this big giant biological robot over here. And then there's this mechanical robot over here. And this is Bionis and Mechanus is what they're called. Like, you see this big thing over here on its back? You see this big horn here? That's its head. So we were like somewhere over here on a floating island looking at a horn on its head. This is a sword that this one has stabbed through it. And at some point during the game, you get to go onto the sword and you cross the sword onto the other robot and start exploring that robot. And you see this over here, this thing has at some point in the past it got its hand cut off and its hand's down there. So if you want to see like the scale of the game, you see this is its hand, right? The scale of like how crazy and cool it is to explore the world and stuff in this game is that if I open up the area map here and I go to this area here, let's see. Area map. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. See that over there? Did it probably saved it. I don't know why I'm getting targeted by some kind of random monster. Kind of annoying. I'm trying to show you something. Change the time of day. Monsters in different times of day do different things too, so that might make it go. Oh, still there. Let's just try to avoid that area there. But over there, that's the big mechanical robot, Mechanis. It's hard to make out because of the clouds and the fog. And here's this thing. The sword's missing because of story events, but there's that robot. And this is the hand. That's the arm that got cut off. And all the way down there, like way down there, all that stuff down there. That's a town over there. Show you the scale of, so yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Like you travel through the robot, right? You like go from its knee to its waist and inside of it, and there's like biological stuff inside of it, and you're just doing stuff and whatnot. And then you travel on the other robot too. But yeah, see, here's the giant tree, and as you can see, like, see all the like crap up there? There's like all kinds of like scaffolding and stuff, and that all that stuff you can travel around in there, and there's a whole village inside here with its own unique culture and stuff that, you know, like there's a and you learn about it by interacting with the people, and stuff develops, like let's see. Like you learn where people live too because of their daily lives. But then like way up here, and this is like way up here. If I look down, you can see it's way up here. Look all the way down there. Like through talking to people and helping people, you learn, like someone like the pond do tests of courage off of this thing and whatnot. You learn about them and help some of them and whatnot and do things. It's just like, it's interesting. I like interacting with the people. like, I like talking to people in the video games, and in this game, talking to people was better than in most video games, because they weren't just static NPCs that just sat there and never moved. Like, they had lives that they lived. Some of them would, like, you know, not really move, but most of them, they had lives. They had houses that they would specifically return to, jobs that they would go to, and places they would hang out, and the scale of the game is pretty cool. It's just really interesting, like, how big everything is. The game is massive. And you just keep running around and you see things off in the distance, and I don't really remember not ever getting a chance to go there. If you see some cool thing like a tree with lights in it that is absurdly gigantic off in the distance, you get to go there. You know, you see some giant overhang mountain that's like, whoa, that's crazy, what's that? You do get to go there at some point. Like, things aren't just there because they're there because you're gonna go there at some point as you explore the world, up to and including traveling all the way to that other giant robot off in the distance that you sometimes see.
What the hell?
Yeah, I would definitely play Xenoblade X, the definitive edition of that game. I would start with that, and then Xenoblade 2 is, I also think, very good. And the DLC has, in my opinion, the Xenoblade 2 DLC has the best combat in the Xenoblade games. The combat takes some getting used to. Xenoblade 1's combat is probably some of the easiest combat to get used to. Xenoblade 2's combat is, the game's tutorial is garbage. So if you do ever decide, hey, I want to play Xenoblade 2 because I played Xenoblade 1, I would start by looking up a beginner's guide to Xenoblade 2 without spoilers, and just watch that and then play the game. And then when you're like, huh, the tutorial's telling me the exact opposite of what the guide told me. Yeah, it's because the tutorial's wrong. Like, sometimes the tutorial just straight up doesn't tell you the way the game actually works. It just said, I'm like, no, that's, I don't know why you said that tutorial. That's not how it works. Yeah, Xenoblade, some people have theorized it's because of who is speaking during the tutorial. And they think that that person's purposely lying or something. I don't know. I just think it's Xenoblade 2 has a bad tutorial. It's like translated poorly or something. I don't know. But the game itself is really fun and good. I really liked it. I liked the characters and the stuff. The world wasn't as interesting to explore as Xenoblade 1, but none of the Xenoblade games are as interesting to explore as Xenoblade 1. And the NPCs weren't all as cool, but there was still a lot of cool NPCs. It's just that the whole social link thing wasn't there like it was in Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1's the only one that did that. I'm still playing Xenoblade X, so I can't really comment too much on it other than saying it came after Xenoblade 1. Story-wise, it's not linked to the other Xenoblade games. Maybe the DLC links it to it, I don't know, but chronologically in real life, Xenoblade 1 came out, then Xenoblade X, then Xenoblade 2, and then 3. That was the release order of the games. But Xenoblade X is kind of rough in some mechanics, but you do get to fly around in a big robot. So I haven't unlocked the robot yet, but you do get to fly around in a big robot. So there's that. But I so far, you know, maybe my opinion of this game will change. But so far, the order in which I like the games is Xenoblade 1, 2, then X, and then 3. I like 3 the least. Some people like 3 the most, but because I like the stories of the games and whatnot, and I like the characters, and I think that a good Xenoblade game has good characters in it, because I mean that's what the first Xenoblade game was. It was all about the characters in the world and the world itself and exploring it, and Xenoblade 3 did a bad job at that. In Xenoblade 3 they don't even acknowledge the world's existence half the damn time. They'll be like, in Xenoblade 3 there'll be a giant ass hand off in the distance, and it's like, hey look, there's a hand the size of a mountain, right? I wonder if my characters will ever fucking acknowledge that there's a giant ass hand off in the distance that's the size of a mountain, and if they'll talk about it. No, they won't. It's like in Xenoblade 3 they put all of the crazy structures because they know they were supposed to put the crazy structure. It was like someone who did not play Xenoblade games or make Xenoblade games made Xenoblade 3.
Hey.
It's like, oh yeah, Xenoblades are supposed to have these massive, unrealistic, huge things like this thing over here, right? So we're just gonna do that, but we're not gonna explain why it's there. We're not gonna have the characters ever acknowledge it as a thing that's kind of weird or discuss it in any way. Yeah, Xenoblade 3 pissed me off. The environment is boring in Xenoblade 3. It's boring because it doesn't matter. And then on top of that, the story, the main story of the game, which is fine, you know, it's kind of plot holey and whatnot, and it's kind of lame and cool at the same time. But the main story of Xenoblade 3 makes it so all of the rest of Xenoblade 3, like the NPCs and stuff, are severely limited in what stories they can tell, and it just makes it boring. I'm talking about, there's no such thing as a meaningful side quest in Xenoblade 3 unless it's a character side quest for a playable character. Like, I mean, like they legit have a side quest where you're like, hey, this guy, let's listen to this guy from a distance talk about his feelings. And then you're like, okay, now, and they introduced this mechanic in Xenoblade 3 that was so frustrating where you have to go talk about your feelings before you could accept a quest.
Hey.
And so you're like, okay, we've heard what he said from a distance. Now let's go sit down at a dining table and talk about our feelings about what he said. Okay, now that we've talked about our feelings about what he said, now let's go agree that we're going to do this quest and go talk to him about his feelings about what he just said. And then we finally get to accept the quest. What is the quest? You go around town doing chores and getting fucking stickers. You get little star stickers because you did a good job taking out the fucking garbage and shit. The end of quest. It's the most boring. I fucking hate Xenoblade 3 side quests. Xenoblade 3, if you just play the base game and you skip most of the side quests and you only do like the character side quests, I think Xenoblade 3 is probably like a 7 or 8 out of 10.
Yes.
But if you do all the side quests like I did, like I did with my 525 hours, you'll find that you'll spend 400 of that 525 hours changing babies' diapers. That's how exciting it is. It is fucking insane how boring Xenoblade 3's side quests are. But the main game is fine. The main game is fine. I also incidentally played that for 500 or something hours, but I still think that was a great game, and it never really like got tired of it. I just finished it. You know, I was like, all right, we beat it now. Let's go. And there was still stuff I could have done with that, like.
Yes.
And I plan on playing it again at some point. I plan on playing Xenoblade 2 again at some point. I have no plans on ever playing Xenoblade 3 again. I can tell you that.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be going around collecting participation stickers. I don't need that. I'm good. That game was torture. Oh my god. I wouldn't say you shouldn't play it, but if you really like Xenoblade 1 and 2, I would say then play X, and then if you like that, you still like, I want to play 3 now, then go ahead and play 3. And my advice to you is that when you start getting bored of the side quests, unlike me, where you're like, I'm just going to keep doing it because sooner or later they're going to become exciting. No, they don't. They just get worse. So just when you get bored of the side quests, just stop doing them and play the main quest. And you'll have a much better time than I did.
Welcome back. How was the mission?
Not half bad.
But you got so much game to play that you might never make it to Xenoblade 3 in a long ass time, because Xenoblade 1 plus its DLC, and then you got Xenoblade 2 plus its DLC. And I mean, maybe you can skip Xenoblade 1's DLC and that's not that big a deal, but you shouldn't skip Xenoblade 2's DLC, because Xenoblade's 2 DLC has the best combat in Xenoblade, if you ask me. It's so good.
Thanks to the fine partner you scouted for me.
Compared to the rest
With
of the
his
Xenoblade
help,
games.
we got Reggie home safe and sound.
Am I hearing things? Every other recruit I paired you with has come home in tears. They usually get a little overwhelmed from all the lectures.
Claim that you have learned much. Assure that you are not like other blades. I'm bragging.
I see potential in this one. That said,
I'm
there's
bragging
still
because
much
I'm
work
not
to do.
telling. I'm not saying
If
there's
we'd met at
value
the
in his
academy,
lectures. His
I could
lectures
have
are
trained
annoying.
you from the ground up. What a shame. But perhaps it's not too late. Why don't we keep working together? I can help make you one of the true Blade elites. Well, what say you?
There's no way. Oh my god. Why does this guy have so much dialogue? He has more dialogue options than every single dialogue option for the main quest so far. Offer yourself to booze as pupil. Turn down booze. In no uncertain terms. Decline.
Too late. It's already decided.
Bitch, why'd you ask me?
This is a thing that is happening. Now, let us start again as master and pupil. I am Bose Lowe's. People call me the Harrier Hammer. For my fists pound any deviation straight.
Yeah, in Xenoblade 3, Xenoblade X has some kind of boringishness to the side quest too. But no, it's not. It's not like Xenoblade 3. No. A veteran soldier with a service record dating back to the army days, he went to become the military academy instructor and trained many active blades. Bose is also deeply interested in certain facets of Eastern Earth culture. Alright, well, get out of my party, Bose. Alright, we're gonna look for this archaeologist. Yeah, that. Xenoblade 2's got one thing that's interesting in Xenoblade 2. Like I said, Xenoblade 1 had the most interesting parts of the game is exploring the world, like getting the big crazy reveals of how magical certain aspects of it are. And then the extraordinarily unique, like no RPG I've ever played before, NPC interaction, and how there's just a million of them. There's just so many NPCs, and they all know each other in unique ways, and depending on how you deal with them and things that you do in the world, it changes their connections. Like you can reunite brothers, you know, or not tear them apart. I told someone about this yesterday, but I'm gonna do this again here. I'll give you one example of Except I'll do it a lot faster than I did yesterday. Because I spent too long on it. Alright, what time is it? Alright, good, perfect. Alright, so depending on cutscenes take place on day or night or whatever, mostly depending on you whenever you finished an area, right? So there's a chance that maybe you'll come into the marsh during the daytime, and the marsh is this boring looking ish map with mostly dead trees and swamp, and I mean there's these big crystals off that are crazy looking. Like, what are these big old crystals and whatnot, right? And little swaths of like energy or toxic fumes or something you can't really make out. And so you explore this, you know, semi dead looking swamp, right? Depending on what time you come here. Like for me, I think I might have entered at night. I don't remember if I entered at night or during the day. But here, I'll show you something. But there's dynamic weather in the game too. Things change. Monsters certain monsters will only appear when it's raining or when there's a thunderstorm or when there's the Aurora Borealis or whatever the hell's going on. So the dead, foggy swamp with frog creatures, poisonous waters here and there, owls that are sleeping during the day, some waterfalls off in the distance. Not too exciting, you know, big giant weird crystals. But there's a little clock over here, and some environments change with the time. So we're a few seconds away from when it's already starting, but it starts out kind of slow. Then as the sun sets and it becomes night, it's a very different place. Now the owls are awake. There's a lot of lights going on, and yeah. So the environment changes. Sometimes certain maps have environmental changes based on the time of day and whatnot. As well as, you know, different NPCs too. That's a big thing. The time of day also affects the NPCs. It's always interesting exploring Xenoblade 1. Every new area you go into, you're like, oh, what's that over there? This is some cool stuff here and there. I think the NPC interaction and the exploring the environment is the most unique, interesting thing about Xenoblade 1. The most interesting thing about Xenoblade 2 is the characters, specifically the controllable characters, because you control like 6 characters at a time in that game technically, and because you have this mechanic called blade and driver, and the driver is like a person who has the ability to summon blades. Blades are not specifically like a sword or something. What they are is they're peoples and creatures that are summoned from a thing. So certain people have the ability to summon blades, and then you fight, and then your blade will fight alongside you, much like a Pokemon, but way more interestingly. And there are some crazy amount of blades, and pretty much all of them, besides the generic default blades that you can get while rolling, because yes, that's the other mechanic I'm gonna bring up, have unique stories and side stories, and you get to learn about them and who they are and whatnot. So there's like a metric shit ton of character side quests of playable characters. But the weird part is that the majority of these blades are unlocked through a gacha mechanic that exists in the game, but you don't spend money on it. Like, there's no way to spend money on it, but there's a gacha mechanic in the game. So in the game, you'll be playing the game and you'll find blade cores of different rarities. And then what happens is you open up that blade core, and then it randomly gives you a blade. The vast majority of the time, you're going to get a generic blade of a certain class and model and weapon type and elemental type. You'll just get some kind of generic looking robot looking blade the majority of the time you open up these cores. But sometimes when you open the cores, you get a unique blade, and when you get the unique blades, they're people. Now, some of the blades you unlock by progressing the story, but there's a lot of them you unlock by rolling for them, basically. Let's see. Yeah, like here's a blade. I'm trying to find here's another blade. Just showing pulling up a few examples of some of the blades in the game. And then once you like oh wait, did that one have some? All right, here we go. I pulled up a few examples of some blades. So, like this is one, and see when you unlock her, you can do her side quests, which you learn more about her as a person and things like that. Here's another blade, and here's another one, and another one. And another one, like this one's like a weird dragon robot with a woman inside it. And here's another one, which is like a robot guy with a little character or something. So the interesting thing about these blades is, if you notice, if you look at them, like, see, like, look at the art style of this blade, right? And now look at the art style of this blade. Kind of looks like it was drawn by two different people, right? That's because it was. Like, look at the art style of this blade. So apparently what they did was they commissioned a bunch of artists, a bunch of famous artists, to create characters. They're like, hey, create us a character, you know. And so someone was like, all right, cool. See, this looks like something more like someone who drew character design for Final Fantasy, or like Final Fantasy Tactics or something like that, or the old Final Fantasy games would make something like this, you know. And so they're like, yeah, cool, I'll make you like some kind of sci-fi dragon woman thing. And then he made this, or she, some of them are females, and then they made the character in the game. So kind of neat. I think most of the default blades that are in the game, as in the ones where you unlock them because it's part of the story, are probably designed in-house. Like, here's some of the default blades here. Like this cat guy and the poppies. This is one character, actually. This is her. She starts out like this, then she becomes this, and then she becomes this. This is her final form. Here's another default blade. Another default blade. But their art style seems to be a little bit more consistent, which makes me feel like it was probably, those characters were done in-house. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture of some of a bunch of blades. Like, look at this guy. This guy looks like someone who would draw for Berserk or something more, right? Like whoever drew this guy. This is one of the random ones. This is another one of the random ones. This is two. This is one blade. The little girl and the polar bear are one blade. The bathtub girl. I call her that because she like has a bathtub with her. Whereas these blades here in the front, they're all base blades. Like you meet her in the game, base. But all the and he's base too. But then all the other blades that you see here are like background blades that you unlock at some other point. That have internally have very different like designs and art styles and stuff. I think maybe that's why they did it, is because they wanted. Oh, here's another picture with more blades. There's a lot of blades in this game. Like, I think this was one of Soren's favorites over here, this guy here. There's so many blades in this game. This one's a bit blurry. But yeah, the big kitty. He's part of the... You get him early on, big kitty. Explosive bomb girl. Yeah. Yep. I like Big Kitty's voice. He's got like a very proper voice. All right. Let's unlock this next character. So that was one of the interesting things about that game. So many interesting, unique, playable characters in that game. And the system which you unlock them was very odd. And kind of tedious at times, but it was always exciting when you finally did get one of another unique Pokemon. The longer you play the game, the less uniques you get, because obviously the more unique Pokemon you get, the less unique Pokemon there are to get. So you just keep getting more and more default or lame ones.
Hey.
But there's also some pretty rare ones. But even if you never roll for any Pokemon, you still get plenty of like cool characters that you could get to play with. But like I said, you like rolling from, you don't pay for it. It's like a gacha game where you get all of the gacha for free. And it's built into the story. It's not like the typical gacha game stuff where you roll for the character and they're like, how did you get access to rolling for the character? Well, I inserted money into my cell phone. That's how. And this, you know where the cores come from. You learn the history of how the cores came to be, and the opening of the cores is like an actual thing. There's lore behind that as well, and like some people don't have the ability, some people have the ability. Obviously all the characters that you're playing as, well, not true. There's one person in your party who does not have the ability to open cores, but yeah, he still has a blade. I won't spoil that, but he has a blade, and he does technically get multiple blades.
Aren't you?
It's like, excuse me, do you need my help?
Huh? It looks to you like I need help. Huh, interesting. That's kind of a surprise. I mean, I thought humans weren't used to the whole talking with Xenos business. Honestly, I never expected one to actively approach me. I hope I didn't offend you there.
What is going on?
Say, you're a member of that Blade organization, aren't you? Hear me out for a moment, would you? As you guessed, I am in a sort of a bind. Thank you. You are a kind soul, aren't you? Okay, here's the story.
Oh, Xenoblade X, by the way, is different in that you create your main character. In Xenoblade 1, you play as Shulk. And Shulk has his story, and he's voice acted. He's not some mute dude. Like, he talks. Like, he has more his personality. He's a real person. You know, unlike Xenoblade X, where your character doesn't feel real because, you know, he's just a mute who just is there. I've never really liked that kind of mechanic. But in Xenoblade, all the other Xenoblade characters, your characters are real people. And Shulk is a real person. And all the people you recruit and fight with and fight as, they're all real people too. And then in Xenoblade 2, same thing. You play as Rex to begin with. And you can switch and play as different characters. You don't have to play as the character, the main character, but in any of the Xenoblade games. But yeah, Rex is... He's a person. He has hopes and dreams. He's not just a blank puppet. In Xenoblade X, you're just a puppet. You're just a nobody. So I created an old man. That was the biggest beard I could give him.
A lot of people.
I wanted to create an old bearded man.
Hey, do Clarions really stand out so much? Our physical features don't seem all that different. Anyway, I don't think any of us are enjoying this attention much. Let's go someplace quieter. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Neil Nell, but you can call me Neil. Incidentally, is this your first time seeing a Clarion in the flesh?
That is the tiniest jacket I've ever seen in my entire life. And indicate this is the first time you've seen Clarion. Correct. Explain that you've met one of her kind before. Wait, have I? I don't think so.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. We're uncommon. We Clarions rarely leave our home planet. Even I don't bump into many out here. Just to double check though. Your organization, Blade, was that the name? It's a paramilitary group equipped for combat. That about right? Okay, good. That's exactly the sort of thing I'm looking for. But then, it being a high-risk job, there's a ton of red tape to go through. The big cheeses need to sign off on it. They're even more fussy when a Xeno like me is involved. Nobody wants a diplomatic incident, right? I was ready to give up and go it alone, but you showed up right in the nick of time. It's my lucky day. From what I can see, some Blades are willing to accept jobs at their own discretion. That'd be an accurate assessment, right?
Make a snap decision. Willingly accept the task without a second thought. Reserve judgment until you've heard the details. I'll think it through. If I could see everyone's reaction, I would definitely do this. I feel like I really want to do this one just to see. I want to see if I hear a bunch of. I'm gonna do it. Oh, she liked it.
I haven't even told you what the job is yet. Talk about living life on the edge. You're a fearless one, aren't you? In
Emma
the
liked
area
it.
that
That's
you
hilarious.
humans
Or
call
Elma.
Oblivia, there's a huge ring-shaped structure. I want to investigate it, personally. You see, I'm a researcher of what, in your language, you'd call archaeology. My main focus is ancient alien ruins and literary archives.
Bro, that shit's hilarious. He's like, I accept. And Elma's like, hell yeah, good job.
In short, you might call me
Elma
a
liked that.
cosmo-archaeologist. Now, if that ring structure is anything like the thing I think it is, it may not be quite as innocuous as it seems. I'd like to hurry up and analyze its true nature. For that, I'd need to do some field work. Except, as you might be aware, that area is teeming with hostile indigens. Basically, I need you to protect me from danger long enough for me to complete my survey. That would be the gist of my request. How about it? I'll fight too if the going gets tough, of course. I promise you, I've been in my fair share of scrapes. Exploring ruins is no picnic. All right, that'll be enough chit-chat. Let the journey to the giant ring begin! And thanks again for this.
But let's put Elma back in her original outfit. Where is it at, by the way? How is there like a place to just an easy way to find it? Left arm, right leg, head, view model, related tips. You would think it would be at the bottom. Neil's body. Oh crap, is this the girl? We already have her clothing? That was quick. She can't wear L's clothes. She can wear the swimsuit. Hoodie. A leopard print hoodie, really? Who is she? Freddy Cougar? You can put her in a school outfit. What the fuck? What the limited diving? Oh, okay. All the named items for people should be at the very bottom. Yeah, I noticed none of these say that it's Elma's gear. Wait, hoodie. That's part of the hoodie series, these booty shorts. All right. I gotta go to torso. It should be here. Isn't that what I was checking before? Called Elma's Bodywear. All right, you have a nice one. See, there's Neil's Bodywear. L's Bodywear, and then it goes straight into nothing. It's missing. All right, it's because for some reason the game is inconsistent and her gear is not named after her. It's called Grenada Light. Lame. So we got Grenada Medium, Grenada Light Survival. Yep, there it is. We're gonna put her in her starter gear for a while. Oh, hey. Why? There we go. Then we'll be able to put her back in her normal stuff whenever we want. We should do the same for Lynn at some point. And by some point, I mean probably right now. Oh, that's medium. What the hell? All right, so let's do the same for Lynn. We're just gonna have them dressed up like themselves at the start of the game for a while. The reason I want to do Lynn right now is because I found a place that said what they were. So it'll make it easier for me to do Lynn's stuff. What is this? Oh, it's that thing over there. So Sakura light suit. That's what she is. Here it is. Light combat specifically. Oh, I put it to the top. Look at that. Yep, there we go. That's gonna make this a lot easier. And we're gonna use that for her hair. And so Sakura light suit combat. Sweet. So I'm gonna start doing that with everybody. Before I change their looks, I'm gonna go in and favorite whatever their base outfit is.
Hey.
And then it doesn't mean I'm gonna keep them in this all the time. But I will occasionally move them into that and change their gear or just let them be random. She's still wearing this distinguished uniform. All right. Wait. Fashion. Torso. Can I wear it? Damn. I want her to see Neil's. Imagine a dude in Neil's bodywear, dude. Imagine a dude in this. Like, it's got like fake micro bikini thing going on too. It's fucking crazy, dude. All right. I do like that about the Xenoblade X and 1. Is that none of the other Xenoblade games really let you customize your character as much. I mean, Xenoblade 2 did. I mean, did a little bit, but it's like a tiny bit. I like Xenoblade 1 though, bro. Xenoblade 1. It was wild, the differences you could go. I understand the limitations in the Xenoblade. Trying to remember how to. Some generic fucking, I mean, stupid button combo. Oh, I was doing the wrong side. I gotta do this side. There we go. Alright. I know a little bit more in than that. There we go. Yeah, it's like, that's a bit better. I'm starting to feel like my character was just a bit too big, like it maybe reset the zoom level or something. What the hell is that? Oh, never mind. So I said it looks like something out of Xenoblade 1. The energy creatures you could fight in that. But I got baited. Ah, you know what I should have told Killer? Like, I didn't mention what was most unique about Xenoblade 3, X, I mean. I think the most unique thing in Xenoblade X is the scale of the monsters and the fact that you get to have a mech. But look how big this bitch is. That's a big bitch. Not going that way, you fool. I'm going straight. And then I'm teleporting when I hit a wall. Alright, so we have to take this lady to explore the ring. She's my favorite alien species so far. Nah, my favorite alien species is the lizard dude thingies with the floppy ears. Johnny. She reminds me of like Star Trek aliens. Like, I see you're a human, but you have bumps on your head. I see you're a human, but your ears are slightly different. Here, let me let one of these guys aggro me so I can be like, oh my god! Oh, there's a mouse! Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Oh wait, I'm a fighter. I'll just fight.
Attack from range. Follow
That's
me.
what I'll do.
Shadow Punch. Now, melee attack. Slide. Flicker.
All or nothing.
Neil Nail is her name. Wait a second. She's a dual blade user? That means she might give me a cool dual blade skill when I do her side quest.
All or nothing.
Slinger. That's intense. Move in and keep the rhythm
Got it.
going.
Let's pack some more fire. All or nothing.
Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Fire carnival. Upper hand.
So that wasn't a complete waste, by the way. This mission's a bit higher level, and I'd like to start the mission with a little bit of TP. I feel like your TP should slowly increase over time as you're walking. Because it's not like you don't have the ability to just increase your TP by fighting low-level monsters over and over again.
They've seen us.
And even if it's like a super low-level monster, I can just tell all my people to be passive, and then just sit here and auto-attack it until it's dead and I have full TP. Yeah, hopefully there'll be melee-based skills, Soren.
Now that's how to evade. You can do it. That could have dented him. Move in and keep the rhythm going. Sliding slinger. Bio
Big help.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. All right. I'm ready to unload on. There's no
You've been unloaded
substitute
on.
for real combat.
Nice work.
Ouch. So her dual... Are those the guns? What the hell? Are those the blades? I think those are the blades, because I think I used to have blades like that, right? Alright, that's it. No more. I don't want more. I'm good. Oh wait, hold on. I mean, oh my god! Oh, I'm so scared! Oh, I gotta cower in fear! Oh no! Wait, oh wait, yeah, I'm a fighter. I forgot about that. Fucking, I hate this game's aggros system, dude. Why you do this this way? Why? Where's the other one? Aren't there always two? There's the other one. He was sneaky. I think I'm gonna have to go around. Why don't we explore that ring there instead of this big ring here? That ring there reminds me of a clock. I mean, I love the fact that even in this though this game isn't as crazy about the world's terrain as much as Xenoblade 1, and how there's it makes up a huge portion of the story talking about it, like in exploring it. In this game, it is a thing. Like I have a new character here that I've recruited, and we need to take her to the big ring over there so she can explore it, because that's part of, you know, a thing that she's interested in. Like, there's nothing like that in Xenoblade 3. In Xenoblade 2, there's some of that. In Xenoblade X, there's some of that. In Xenoblade 1, it's pretty much the whole ass game. I think Xenoblade 3 is a bad Xenoblade game. Because I think about it. And the more and more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah. The defining characteristics of what makes a Xenoblade game are not in Xenoblade 3 to the extent they should be. Like, the whole world exploration part is pretty much 0% of Xenoblade 3. It could have taken place in Utah, and it would have been the exact same fucking game. But you can't say that about any other Xenoblade game. If Xenoblade 2, 1, or X took place in Utah, it would be a completely fucking different story. It wouldn't work. It would just break the game. Whereas if you just take, it would break the game's story. But if you just take the map of Utah, just like some random like wilderness maps in Utah, and you just one for one put them in Xenoblade 3, and then you just make the entire story set in those maps, it wouldn't fucking change anything about Xenoblade 3. It'd still be the exact same fucking game, just a different looking setting. I've been forgetting. Cool, we're heading towards one. So that aspect of the game, it just completely dropped the ball. It doesn't even exist. And as far as the NPC aspect of it, it's there, but it's the worst of the series and the most boring of the series.
Okay, well...
So far, I'd have to say Xenoblade X is the second most boring of the series when it comes to the additional NPCs. But it's still not bad. Not like 3. 3 pissed me off. I've been traumatized, all right? 3 traumatized me. Hello, tiny tree. Hello, tiny tree. Ah! I'm under attack. Stupid tiny tree. Anytime now, we get the aggro. Thank you. What the hell is that? Okay, Xenoblade 3 also has the most boring monsters in it. Now, here's the thing. I say that, and the reason I say that is because I don't fucking remember them. Xenoblade 3 is the most recent Xenoblade game I've played beyond X, and I've already forgotten the monsters. I just don't really remember them at all. I remember the bosses. Yeah, the monsters were boring. They're not memorable at all. The only ones that were memorable are ones that are just direct copies of the other Xenoblade games, like Curious George or Unmovable Gonzalez, if you want to be, you know, more like. Yeah, I can't remember any of them. They're just generic monsters. I don't remember anything unique about them or interesting about them. Whereas in Xenoblade 1, I remember, first off, they introduced a lot of those monsters that the whole series uses. And on top of that, they just had completely unique monsters that I still remember. That was the game I played the longest time ago. The same with Xenoblade 2. I remember a bunch of cool monsters in it. And in Xenoblade X, even though I'm playing it currently, I still remembered, even though it was the game that I had played the longest time ago, even though I didn't finish it to go to completion with it, I still remembered some of the monsters, like the giant, you know, Brachiosauruses and whatever the hell you would want to call them, and I remembered these things. I'd have to say one of Xenoblade X's strengths is probably the creatures. Like that loud, stompy, weirdly running creature thing, whatever the hell that thing is, and the big giant freaking dinosaurs that are like the size of skyscrapers and shit. Yeah. So I'd have to give that point to Xenoblade X. I think Xenoblade X, outside of Xenoblade 1, because 1 introduced most of these monsters, Xenoblade X has the most memorable monsters for me. Hey, Patrick.
They've seen us.
What the hell?
Punch first. Ask questions later. Fire! Fireball!
Fire! We'll catch him off guard.
What am I? Wait, it's a person. What the hell are you? Oh, this is what prone women look like? But you look a lot different than the men. You don't even look like the same species.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Do they have a different part of the body we can attack? No. I was wondering if we could like break their weapon or something like.
Backslash! Electric surge!
Upper hand!
Side slash! Yes! Now tackle it up close! Shadow strike! Backslash!
Wait, is she wearing lingerie?
Very nice.
The mess means she has some pretty powerful armor.
Let's pack some more.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
Intimidating.
On my mark. Fire! Backslash!
Huh? What the hell? Oh hell no. No. None of that shit.
Electric surge!
You started this shit.
Backslash!
My adrenaline's rising!
Shadow strike! Now, follow with a real.
I ain't never seen one of them run away. You know what? Let's just end this fight.
Dream edge!
Moving in!
That's what you get. Shouldn't have picked a damn fight with me. Then try to run away and shit. Bitch, you crazy as hell. Where'd she even come from? Like, there's no others like her anywhere around here. She was just the only one. Oh, here we go. Prawn Purger. That's just a normal prawn over there. So they do exist over here. Have you seen that before, Soren? That certain enemies will run away? That was weird, dude. I was like, what the hell's happening? I'm like, where did she go? Why can't I find her anymore? I'm like, no, she's just fucking running. I didn't even know that happened.
And there's the rub. I had hoped we wouldn't encounter any roadblocks, but we'll just have to bite the bullet. Time to earn your dinner.
Take this.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Even in the darkest hour, I know
Are we
you'll pull
fighting
through.
both of them?
Slide
Yep, we're fighting both of
Move
them.
in and do some
Time
damage.
for some overdrive,
Not another
bitches.
word. It's over.
Side slash.
All
Coup
or
de
nothing.
grace.
I'll give you everything I've got. Electric surge.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Upper hand. Slide nice. Move in
All or
and do some
nothing.
damage. Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, melee attacks. Side
Right. Electric surge. Lighting slinger.
On my mark. Fire.
All right.
I'd attack at range now if I were you.
upper hand.
That's using that overdrive was worth it quite a bit.
Slide.
Slash on my mark.
Do a ton of damage.
Killing
Oh, that was a waste. Oh well. You do a ton of damage.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Good work. Expedition.
And you actually
Nicely done.
actually don't lose that much TP. Like I would have had almost 3,000 TP by the end of it if I didn't use 1,000 of it after already of using 3,000 of it.
You dispatched them expertly. Right, time marches on. I'll lead the survey from here. First off, we'll check the base of the ring. We're looking for data plug consoles. If all goes well, we may just be able to salvage our Mystery Hoop's activity log.
Mystery hoop.
Let me think. I believe 2 should be enough. Until then, would you entertain any unwelcome guests?
Play the hero. State confidently that you've got her back. Play them or insist you get paid. No, we're the hero. Elma loves that I'm so
I knew
eager.
you'd say that. My life is resting wholly in your hands. Right then, let's get to work. We'll have this survey done in a blink.
I don't get to see how Lynn feels about any of this, but Elma loves it. You salvaged a giant ring activity log 1. I did? I thought we were going to be fighting things, defending her. She's right here, though. Is there another one closer? No. We just gotta. Oh wait. Oh shit. Yeah, we have to go all the way to the other side of the ring. I'm like, huh. I wonder why I can't find it so quick. Yeah, probably because the ring is fucking massive. That's why. It's like, why can't I find the other side really quickly? What's taking so long? Yeah, I wonder why it would take so long to find a different spot that has it. Huh? Yeah. Wants me to go up here, I think. I could probably just do this. go. Hold on. I just thought of something. We've gotten interesting stuff from this before. Huh? Was it consumed? The logs are not here. Didn't it say I obtained some logs? Salvage tickets. I wanted to read the logs because we've had interesting stuff that the game didn't tell us about by looking at a log before of I mean by looking at the description of a unique item for a quest. So it's kind of weird that this doesn't have anything like that. I know technically it's data, not an item, but I mean, obviously the data is being stored on something, right? You'll be able to get a blurb type thing of what it is. Like, give me a little description. I must know. What is data? What is data?
It didn't have to be like this.
Why does it have to be like this?
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Lightning cloak.
Why can't you just be normal?
Stop slaying cloak!
Very nice.
Fire carnival!
Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle
Now,
it up close.
Wild smash! Close in!
All or nothing.
Backslash!
Oh, that's some damage. You got him all just toppled with that shit.
Electric surge.
Shadow runner.
Sideways cuff.
Off balance.
Catch me up.
Now, the men are like stars, smoothed by the tides of battle.
A nice thought, and one to live by.
See, Elma doesn't insult me when I say when I philosophize. That other guy or girl, I can't remember, they just said they were just mean to me. Like, I'm philosophizing here. You can't. Why are you being mean to me? Shit, it ain't right. Giant ring activity log 2.
Well, well, well. Not a surprise, but still unexpected. Huh. What's it doing out here in the far reaches of space? I'm sorry. I've been keeping you in the dark, haven't I? Well, as it turns out, our ringy friend here is a planetary engineering system. Put simply, it's a terraforming device. Though that's not the thing that bothers me. It's the fact that there is Clurian tech incorporated into its workings. Our technology borrows heavily from ancient Samar, the oldest civilization in the known universe.
Ancient who?
This led to worship and after a few thousand years, we reached unparalleled levels of prosperity. Our ancestors sought to spread our faith across the galaxy, preaching to other races and sharing our tech. The alien civilization who made this ring, they must have been one of those races. Although, given the state of this barren landscape, it looks as though they had another use in mind. Ironic that a tool meant to facilitate life was ultimately used to destroy it.
Offer her a few words of comfort. Tell her bluntly that life is cruel. No.
That's sweet of you. You're a kind soul, if only everyone were like you. Maybe then history would have played out differently. So the reason I survey ruins is to seek out vestiges of the tech my ancestors disseminated and to deal with them appropriately.
What? What do you mean by deal?
To conserve any artifacts that may still be operational, or if they're being mishandled, to destroy them.
Damn it. That's what you mean by
Although
appropriately
in this
deal with.
ring's case, it seems to be completely out of commission. I could breathe easier knowing that.
What the hell? Why you got a face in your stomach? What the hell? Why you got a face in your stomach?
What the?
Somebody's asking for an ass whooping.
It didn't have to be like this.
Attack from range.
Target
Follow me.
Shadow
Head.
strike.
Concentrate fire.
Yes.
Let's break her
Now
head.
tackle it up close.
That's my turn.
Close in.
I
All or nothing.
Smash that head.
Lay down some cover fire.
I'm punching a hole in you. Yes. Now tackle
You
it
got
up
a big
close.
old dome. Smash that dome wide
You
open.
can do it.
Am I not doing anything? Oh, I'm using the wrong weapon. That's why.
Shadow strike.
Now follow with a real
Upper
bone
hand.
crusher.
Moving it. Well,
Electric
hit it
surge.
again for me.
Is the head broken yet? Damn it, woman, why is your head not broken?
Lightning splendor.
Backslide. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now my turn.
Side slap. Back side slap.
Close. Hold on, let me see.
Hey, you can do
Close.
it.
Body.
Shadow strike.
What am I targeting now? Body. Cloak. All right. Everybody concentrate fire on the cloak. I don't know what the hell that means, but we're concentrating fire. What the hell? Can I move?
Stuff nice.
Did
Move in and do
am I
some damage.
stunned or did I hit the wrong button? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I can play the game.
Backslide. Yes. Now tackle it up close. Not another word.
I'm breaking the shit out this cloak.
All or nothing.
Yeah, that cloak broke, bitch.
Primer.
Body cloak. All right, everybody target this cloak.
Got it. Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle it up close. Side slap. Side slap.
Side slash.
Why are we not breaking the cloak yet?
Got it.
Move in and keep
Let's
the
pack
rhythm
some more
going.
punch.
Upper hands.
On my mark. Fire. Shadow runner.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Could I get some backup?
Backslide. All right. I feel the energy. Side slap.
Catch me up.
Side
Early
slap.
bird.
Sorry. I gotta hit.
Ending death.
Shadow strike.
Lay in.
Yeah. You're on top
Oh, wait,
of this
I
now.
broke one of the cloaks.
Well down.
Lightning splendor.
Goes in.
Concentrate fire on the other cloak.
Electric surge!
Fire carnival!
Yes! Now tackle it up close!
Moving in more slowly, but not out. Hit harder! Move in and keep the rhythm
Catch some
going.
more!
Sweet snap!
I wonder if I destroyed both cloaks, what would happen?
Shadow strike!
Suck
Side
right.
slash!
Move in and do some
Side
damage.
slash!
Moving in.
Lightning strike!
Shadow strike. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
What? I broke stuff on you. How'd you fly away? Why is she just staring? Why are you staring?
Yikes. They sure gave us a fright.
Did they?
I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
Ask her if she's okay. Inquire the nature of the skills. No, we're gonna worry about her.
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Thanks to your quick handling of the situation.
We're just like
Looks like
we're
I scored a
pushing
winner
so
with you.
hard.
I'm one lucky clue, huh? In any case, that pair of mechanical menaces. Don't I know them? I can't seem to recall. I'll look into it later. Right. I think we've done about all there is to do here. Thanks again. Maybe down the line, the two of us can work together once more. Oh, and feel free to establish a rapport
missed some of the
with me.
dialogue.
I'm planning on staying in NLA for a little while yet. If you need me for anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll happily assist.
All right.
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Thanks to your quick handling of the situation. Looks like I scored a winner with you. I'm one lucky clue, huh?
Defeat the unidentified scale Slate and Chalk. Huh. Interesting names. As you were studying the giant ring structure, you were suddenly beset by two mysterious scales. But you did your job, and Nail came to no harm. You learned the Psycho Launcher Art Conduction Rise. Huh? Yeah, I think I picked every dialogue option. It was like, I like you. It looks like clothes modeled on Nail's outfit are on sale now. Oh, are they? And with her express permission, of course, or more like with her intense direct supervision, supposedly. Anyway, can't let all that work go to waste, eh? Let's try them on later. Lynn, you should not be trying on clothing like that. So I already unlocked one of these arts, didn't I? Alright, so we got Conduction Rise and Heroic Tale. Aquarian archaeologist studying. Didn't she say clue? Yeah, so clue for short. So a clue archaeologist studying xenoform civilizations. So clue is what she is, but Chlorian is like the longer, like it's like saying Earthling. Though at the top of the Chlorian society hierarchy, her warm though at the top of the Chlorian social society, her warm affable personality makes her easy to get along with as a scholar. She is curious to learn about human customs. Boasts a unique style based on the Full Metal Jaguar. Best class in the game so far. This is the only class in the game for me so far, though. Neil provides ranged support and slices foes with twin swords. So, look, I'm not.
Yes, we've been found out. What
Hold
now?
on, let me.
Time to win.
I didn't even get to heal up before they immediately put me into another fight. Like, I'm still damaged from the previous fight.
I'm punching a hole in you. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Now, melee attacks. Side slash.
All or nothing.
Upper hand.
Extreme edge.
Shadow runner.
Slide. Slinger.
Need slash.
Electric surge.
On my mark. Fire.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Shadow strike. Suck nice. Move in and do some
Side
damage.
slash. Side slash.
Fire carnival. Moving in.
Back.
Slide. Slinger.
Yes.
Body and
Now
soul
tackle
are
it up close.
More enemies.
Now, melee attacks.
Why are there more enemies, though? I don't feel like there should have been more
All
enemies.
or nothing.
Range now.
Unless you chose to make there more enemies.
Electric
Extreme
surge.
edge.
Now follow the wheel
Light.
forward.
Fire.
Side slash.
Extreme edge.
Upper hand.
Back slash. Yes. Now tackle it up close. I can push back.
Shadow
What
runner.
happened?
Slinger.
Side slash. Side slash.
Wow. Hanging down. We can eliminate frog slash. Flame club.
Back.
Very nice.
Shadow strike.
Yes. Now tackle it up close.
Watch him lay into it. Body and
Side
soul are a
slash.
quiver.
Shadow strike.
Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing.
Almost down, but not out. Need slash.
What the fuck? Why?
Primer.
Why'd y'all run all the way over here to
Now,
aggro this
melee
bitch?
attacks.
Watch me lay into it.
Side slash.
Fire. We want to get range now.
Got it. Let's pack some more.
On my mark. Fire.
Side slash. Side slash.
What the fuck are they doing? Why are they like so warmed up on trying to aggro every fucking thing?
Shadow runner. Wild
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. Electric surge. Yes. Now tackle it up close.
moving it.
It's all fucking time. Like, what the fuck was any of that? Like, none of those battles should have taken place. Boost TP, reduce cooldown on melee, boost critical chance, boost damage when using melee arts from behind. I should have gotten a new skill at 7 right here. Yeah, boost critical chance by 10. Yeah, I'm not interested in that shit. I'm not interested in the lower my health is, the more I do things. I don't care about that kind of shit. All right, so 7 was a pointless rank. Let's see. Affinity mission clear. Rank 8. So rank 8, I'm getting this. Another melee. The TP melee ability. Affinity mission clear. 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 So after rank 8, I don't get anything. There's no more skills. Or arts, I guess. Ugh. But at rank 9, I get Blood Carnival. Boost your overdrive count by 4. I don't know what the hell that means, and I've unlocked overdrive. All right. I just got to use the restroom. Okay, so I'm going to, let me say, oh wait, hold on, before I do that, get this over with quickly. Knows I might get a rotation coming in just as I'm fiddling about with the other stuff. Almost got this one in level 4. All right. I'll return shortly to use the bathroom. No floofing. Are returned. How's it going, DLC gamer? You missed the recruitment of Nail here with her whatever the hell this outfit is called. For all my dialogue options, I was like as aggressively helpful as possible. It was funny. Like there was the option, just like she's like, oh, I might need some help with something or something like that, and it's like there was an option of offer help immediately without question. All right. Alright, so we have to kick out Elma. And Lynn in favor of people who can actually gain heart stick. Oh yeah, and change the time. Yeah, once again, the camera feels like it's a little too close.
Here's the deal.
That's great, isn't it?
Oh?
I thought they weren't supposed to be here during the day. I mean, they were working all day. I mean, all yeah, whatever.
Awesome.
As you can see, business is booming thanks to those long-eared shorties. Paul is drenched in sweat from cooking up that many grenade pizzas, and Camilla and I do nothing but run back and forth between the restaurant and Manon's ship. Naturally, I'm thrilled to see our cute little pizzeria become such a big hit. Although, when I see the exhaustion of Camilla's face, I can't help but worry a little. She's not the sort to complain, but she's still been working non-stop. I don't know how long. I hope she isn't overdoing it. I definitely want to explore this ship. Soon. Soon. All right, so let's do a section. And then after we do a section, cliche. Anyways, after we do a section, we'll do another side quest. So let's do this whole top block. And luckily we already did these fillers.
Have you heard?
So make part of this easier.
Unbelievable.
Hey! Seriously?
That's amazing.
Greetings. Leave this to
Toro
Tora.
hoping to score points with Nippon Commerce Guild by landing Whopper of contract with Manon. But for smart little aliens, Manon are kind of dumb. They know nothing about business or money. Negotiations not go so well. Big plan of Tora coming apart at seams. But then who come along? Tatsu. Meh. Tatsu walk up to Manon and mention name of friend. He say, Zarek save you, right? Then he break out extra large pizza and contract. Now everyone love Tatsu. But did he know so many? How did he know so many people? How did he learn so much about the other cultures? Unfair. Many. Well, Torah, no. When Torah is defeated. For now. But one day, it will be Torah waving greasy signed contract in face of Tatsu.
Greetings.
Noctilum, home of Dundaganagan the Caravan in the west of... Okay, so... Just repeating.
Have you heard?
A human? How can this be?
Manan are generally positive thinkers, but even we felt our hearts racing as the ganglion surrounded us in Oblivia, you know. It'd be so much nicer if 100% of the game was voice acted. Thanks to that, I was able to directly experience the emotion of despair, which isn't something I really have a lot of experience with. I should very much like to experience it again without the attendant threat to life and limb, if such a thing is possible.
A human?
Excuse me, but I would like to observe the full range of human facial expressions. Would you mind getting angry for 20 seconds, then happy for 10? You seem a bit perplexed by the request. How interesting. I've been going about asking this favor of every human that I meet, and yet, well, they all seem to react the same anomalous facial expression as you have right now. Why do you refuse to cooperate? One would think our friendship treaty provides the perfect opportunity for our races to understand each other, right?
Damn it. Guess what?
Guess what? Chicken butt.
Listen.
Sneaky.
Guess what?
That's crazy.
Time for you, cliche.
Great.
Alright. So he wasn't doing anything to me. Almost done.
Yeah.
Wait, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here?
Great. Wait till you hear this.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you've done this whole top section here. I think next we'll do this bottom section here after we do a side quest. Next side quest we'll do. Can't do that just yet. I am interested in another story side quest, but I don't think I will do another main story voice acted one at the moment. I'm gonna do one of these blue ones out here. We'll give some time to get some ranks and some hearts on some Pokemon that I don't yet have ranks and hearts with. Just keep going straight. I wonder, since she's the same class as Elma, I wonder if she's Elma's replacement. I get her right around the time I maxed out Elma. Elma's arts. High accelerator. That reminds me. Yeah, I think we're either on the second to last or last. I don't know myself. We'll figure it out once we open up the thing. We won't need to. I won't need to pull up the list to find it. Lucky panel. After I find 3 of these, I'm gonna need 2 to grow on. I mean, 1 to grow on. 2 more, 3 more now. I mean, indeedy do. Scale insurance. Yay. Limited jeans. These are not the things I thought I'd find. There's the accelerator. Alright. I got my one to grow on. And with that, I can accept another one of these quests. Oh, I can accept a few.
Hey.
$18 max difficulty. What the fudge? Wait, what? Yes, max difficulty. What the hell? Seek a pure white shell. To the east does it dwell. A snake of stone amid lucent hole. Oh, that's why it's max difficulty. It's max difficulty because they're puzzles. Okay. Off the record. I'll have to try to remember that I have to double check that. So when I'm trying to finish off the record, I have to remember that I need to like look at what it wants me to do and not follow the quest area. Because there won't be one.
As for Blake.
And with that, let's do another section of the dialogue. Let me off! Let me off! Whew, that was close. I don't need no stinking elevator.
1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it.
Whee! Alright. Finished everything up there. Let's finish everything down here, and then we'll do another side quest. Starting with you, Kato.
Hello.
What you got to say about your pizza delivery job, Peter Parker? You won't believe how many Manon customers we get these days. We're selling pies faster than we can make them. Though to be fair, we sell less than Army Pizza sells. Every time I look, they're running around like a 5-alarm fire. Those guys are making bank.
Hello.
The Manon like to come in and order a whole stack of pizzas in one go. Honestly, I wish they didn't. Every time they clear us out on toppings, it's not like we can just go get more from the supermarket. Yes, it's time to get the mediators and provisioning job again. This is Smile Pizza Kitchen. Where's the Manon? Outside the place. this place doesn't have Manons.
What's wrong?
What's this thingy, maybe? What's up with that? Why can't the Manon shut up their questions? Dealing with Manon is exhausting. It's like trying to hold a conversation with really unconfident hummingbird. I guess I should just eat some of that Sinuyuni garlic and grows in oblivion. Because there's no way I'm ever going to be able to deal with them if I don't have enough energy.
What's wrong? Hear me out.
I ran into a blade named Robert at the West Gate. And when I went to the industrial district to get the materials, the guy is so unbelievable careful about everything. He double and triple checked all his equipment and pursues all his missions in the most meticulous, fashionable way, fashion possible. Dude just exudes prudence. You ever hear of the expression measure twice, cut once? Well, I don't even want to know how many times Robert measures before he cuts. There's got to be an expression for that, right? Like measure 9 times, forget to cut. I don't know. I'll work on it. So his second dialogue was not unique. It was the same thing we've already heard from him.
Hello. Incredible.
Did you know you were allowed to ask for bells and whistles when you make some? So if you want, you can erase your beer belly or say so long wrinkles that have always bothered you. Yeah, but you know what you can't do? You know what you can't do? You can't change your breast size. That's a big no-no. Forbidden. Women are not allowed to have different size breasts. So have declared the left, the American left. Women must all have the exact same size breasts. They can be 500 pounds or 50 pounds, but their titties got to be the same. They can have Adam apples, they can have penises, but their titties have to be the exact same. Because the left hates women. So, if you want, you can erase beer belly or say so long to wrinkles and all that that's bothered. There's even a rumor going around that some people manage to get me sons that look much younger than their actual age. Still, not really a big deal. I mean, we'll all get back to our real bodies eventually, right? So, let the would-be butterflies have their moment, I guess. I've never beaten this game, right? But I wonder if that is part of your character creator, right? So when I created my character, I basically designed an Mimio-san, right? So I wonder if there's a set character when you beat the game outside of the character you created. Wouldn't that be funny? Like it turns out that when you beat the game, your character is just a child.
Careful.
Hello.
That's Dorothy, if anything, is on her mind. or maybe you're like some crippled old lady or something. Now that you mention it, I noticed the Blade lurking around the shop a while back, although he never came inside. I wonder if he's too embarrassed regardless. I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, and he had a partner, insignia on his shoulder. So if you know the guy, tell him he's welcome to stop in.
How goes?
I've had Manon coming into the shop recently. The women are quite disappointed that none of our clothes fit them. And the men didn't show interest in our clothing at all. They said they were so weak and flimsy. and no protective value, although rather more sneakily. They may be xenoforms, but it's funny how they're no different from humans in that way.
How goes?
Lately, I've been thinking a lot about my family. My daughter will turn 20 this year, although she's currently asleep in the lifehold core. Ever since she was a little girl, she always took such good care of the clothes and jewelry I bought her. On her birthday, she's always asked me to pick out a present. And I thought looked nice. Isn't that sweet? So I bought her a lovely outfit for her 20th birthday. But if you don't find the lifehold core, I will never be able to give it to her. Please go out and find the core. You must bring my daughter home to New LA.
Great. You know what?
Doing a quick roof check. Ah, there we go.
Working hard? I can tell you.
Has Commander Van Damme put you through Skell training? Wait, what? He did have new dialogue.
Working hard?
But I've already talked to him.
I can
Has
tell
Commander
you.
Van Damme put you through Skell training yet? They once you have a license. Hey, maybe you'll fill in for Doug once or twice, you know? Just help Lynn with her experiments. If someone doesn't step in and give Doug a break, his Mimio-san is going to totally come apart. Ah, maybe because he added the Mimio-san stuff. Huh? Why don't I do it? Well, I mean, probably, yeah, I probably should, but just the thought of doing something so dangerous has my knees trembling. For a coward like me, it's pretty much out of the question.
Working hard? What to do?
As a member of the Outfitters Division, field test Skells is part of my job. But with the newest models, I can barely hold my own against the Blada. I do fine on test exercises, but when I'm facing with a real live indigent, I always end up panicking. I know, it's all in my head, but, well, I guess I've always been a coward. Having to battle indigents is just too much for me. And it's not like I'm any better on the battlefield. I've never even had the guts to ask a girl out. I'm so disgusted with myself, I don't know what to do anymore. Are you familiar with the xenoform named Professor B? Wait, he's a Xeno? Who lives in the outskirts of the industrial district. Who is he? Do you have any idea what he's doing? I mean, he buys a lot of parts from me, and it's great to have him as a customer. But his orders have left me baffled as to what he's trying to build, and when I ask about his work, I end up more confused than when I started. There's just a bunch I don't understand, and it makes me a little uneasy, like when exactly did he start living here in New LA? I don't know, but we're gonna go check him out right away. I thought he was human. I'm not gonna take the mission, I'm just gonna look at him. Yeah, he's something, all right. He's something. do a quick circle through here.
Listen.
Oh, hey!
Look around for. Wait. Oh, yeah, we've already had him.
You again? What?
Listen.
Hey.
Well,
Hey.
Listen.
Alright,
Careful.
so we're good.
Whoa.
I do have to remember I still have to do this section and this line. But I'm almost done for this part here, and we'll do another quest.
great.
It seems like loads of Manan have managed to find work in the city already. After all, there's lots of ways to can help Blade out with the Manan technology, don't you think? What, me? What? Oh, I don't plan to work. Work is tiring, you know? Why bother working when I can live on the ship and let my mother and father take care of me? This way I get to wander the streets and chat with interesting folk like you. That seem like a much better life, doesn't it?
What do I do?
Wait, what? What? What just happened? I just lost a lot of dialogue. This has never happened before. Like, can we get some consistency, game? Like, that's fucking frustrating. Alright, it looks like it's saved right here just before. Let me check my system. Like, when is the autosave? The autosave was made 2 minutes ago. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, that's awesome. Like, that was about to be pretty fucking frustrating. And then 2 minutes before that, I saved here before I went back. Like, so... Nah, I didn't really miss out on much. Yeah, I was about to be pretty fucking mad.
Great. How goes?
Because, like, I thought, like, I lost all this dialogue progress that I made. I know how to test it. The time is the confirmation, but I want a double confirmation. So, the double confirmation will be going to here and seeing if this guy's dialogue updates my dialogue.
Working hard? I can tell you.
Nope, no update.
Working hard? What to do?
Alright, cool. No updates.
So listen.
So this person here has like unique dialogue here. But I think I'll start with that like tomorrow or something, because I'm ending the stream a few minutes early today. Sleep mode activated. Whew. That's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks very much for coming. I appreciate it. Hope to see you guys the next time I stream, which will be tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. Be there, B Square. We'll be continuing probably Blood Omen instead of this. I meant to play Blood Omen today, but it was a kind of a rough day, and so I just was like, it's much easier just to continue playing the same thing and not have to switch everything over, so I just played the same thing. So hopefully tomorrow will go a lot smoother. I'll have the time and energy to set up Blood Omen for the stream tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and head to the Discord for movie night. Take care of yourselves.